Welcome back to Inner Purpose Therapy, your one-stop shop for mental health support. We specialize in mindfulness, cognitive behavioral therapy, and hypnotherapy. In today's episode of our Master Your Mind series, we will delve into the concept of the stress bucket and how to effectively empty it. But before we dive into that, let's take a step back and understand the key players in this process, our conscious and subconscious mind. Imagine an iceberg. The tip that you see above the water surface represents our conscious mind, and the massive part hidden beneath the water surface, that's our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind is like the backstage manager, handling several critical functions below our conscious awareness. It takes care of our breathing, blood circulation, digestion, all without us having to give it a second thought. It's like an autopilot mode that allows us to focus on other important aspects of our lives. But there's more to our subconscious mind. It's like a vast storage unit where every single experience we've had, our interactions, traumas, successes, all reside. These experiences shape our beliefs, values, needs, hopes, dreams, self-concept, perceptions, and personality. In essence, they shape us. Our decisions, fears, and goals are all based on what is stored in this subconscious realm. In our previous episode, we discussed how our powerful imagination can trigger physiological responses as if our life were actually in danger. This is also a function of our subconscious mind. As we move forward, understanding the role of the subconscious mind will be crucial in learning how to manage and release stress effectively. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the stress bucket concept in the next scene. Ever wondered how stress truly affects us? Why some people seem to handle it better than others? Let's start with a simple concept. Imagine we all carry an invisible bucket with us. This isn't just any bucket, it's our personal stress bucket. The concept here is that life's pressures, worries, and strains gradually fill this bucket over time. Stress is an inevitable part of our lives. It comes from multiple sources: work, relationships, financial worries, health concerns, and even minor daily hassles. Each stressful event, each worry, each anxiety is like a drop of water, filling our stress bucket. Now, not all buckets are the same size. Some of us have larger buckets, some smaller. This is why stress affects each of us differently. While one person might be able to juggle multiple stressors at once, another might feel overwhelmed by just one or two. The size of our bucket can depend on numerous factors, including our genetic makeup, our upbringing, our life experiences, and our coping mechanisms. As the stressors of life continue to pile up, the water level in our bucket rises. If left unchecked, the bucket can become too full and start to overflow. This overflow is what we often recognize as a stress response. It might manifest as irritability, anxiety, depression, or even physical symptoms like headaches or stomach aches. But here's the interesting part. Every bucket, no matter its size, also has a tap. This tap represents our coping mechanisms, our ways of releasing stress. Some of us have bigger taps, allowing us to release stress more efficiently, while others might have smaller taps, making it harder to let the stress out. The balance between the water flowing in and the water flowing out is crucial. If more stress is coming in than we're able to release, our bucket will eventually overflow. But if we can manage our tap effectively, we can handle the incoming stress, preventing an overflow. So, we all have our own stress buckets, but how can we prevent them from overflowing? Now that we understand our stress buckets, the question becomes, how can we empty them before they overflow? Well, just like a real bucket, we can empty our stress buckets by letting out some of the stress that's been building up. This can be done through various stress management techniques such as mindfulness, exercise, good nutrition, quality sleep, and maintaining strong social connections. Let's start with mindfulness. This is a form of meditation where you focus on being intensely aware of what you're sensing and feeling in the moment, without interpretation or judgment. Mindfulness can help you become more aware of your stressors and how you react to them, allowing you to manage them more effectively. Next, we have exercise. Physical activity produces endorphins, chemicals in the brain that act as natural painkillers and mood elevators. It also improves your ability to sleep, which in turn reduces stress. Good nutrition is another essential part of emptying your stress bucket. Eating a healthy diet can help counter the impact of stress by boosting the immune system and lowering blood pressure. Sleep is often overlooked when discussing stress management, but it's vital. Lack of sleep can cause your brain to go into overdrive, leading to an increase in stress hormones. Ensuring you get enough quality sleep can help reduce these hormones and empty your stress bucket. Lastly, maintaining strong social connections can help you manage stress. Having a strong support system can provide you with a sense of belonging and self-worth, which can help you in tough times. Now, these techniques are not a one-size-fits-all solution. What works for one person might not work for another. It's important to find what works best for you and make it a part of your daily routine. Remember, the goal is not to eliminate stress entirely. Some stress is normal and even beneficial. It can motivate you to perform under pressure and prompt you to take action when needed. The key is to manage your stress effectively so that it doesn't overflow your bucket and impact your mental and physical health negatively. Emptying our stress buckets is crucial, but it's also important to remember that some stress is normal and even beneficial. Having understood the theory behind stress management, it's time to put that into practice. Here are a few exercises and techniques that will assist you in reducing stress and managing your stress bucket efficiently. First, let's talk about the importance of REM sleep. REM, or rapid eye movement, is a stage in our sleep cycle where we dream and process the events of the day, essentially emptying our stress bucket. However, REM requires a lot of energy, and if your stress bucket is overflowing, it might not be able to keep up. Lack of sleep, a common issue, exacerbates this problem, disrupting your sleep cycles and leaving your stress bucket full. Therefore, maintaining a regular sleep schedule and ensuring quality sleep is vital for effective stress management. Next, let's talk about transforming your thinking patterns. By operating from a positive, solution-focused perspective, you can prevent your stress bucket from overflowing. Try this exercise. Identify a belief or thought that's causing you stress. Ask yourself if it's real or if it's coming from a place of fear. Is this belief true? Or are you interpreting things through a negative lens? Is this belief helping you or hindering you? Write down 3 affirmations that contradict this belief and represent what you'd like to believe. For example, if you believe I always fail, write, I have succeeded at many things in my life. Lastly, let's explore the power of hypnosis. Hypnosis can help you change your subconscious thought patterns, thus helping you manage stress more effectively. We'll delve deeper into this in the next sessions. Another practical tip is to find a way to release emotions. Regular physical exercise, spending time in nature, practicing breathing techniques, or even writing down and labeling your emotions can help. A study conducted by psychologists at the UCLA Brain Imaging Center showed that labeling an emotion reduces the stress response, thereby emptying the stress bucket to some extent. Remember, these are just guidelines. Find what works best for you and make it a part of your daily routine. It's not about eliminating stress, but managing it effectively. Keep going, and you'll find the right balance soon. So what have we learned about the stress bucket and how to manage it? We've discovered that the brain, much like an iceberg, is composed of both a conscious and subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind, the vast portion beneath the surface, houses our experiences, traumas, successes, dreams, and fears. These elements significantly shape our beliefs, values, and perceptions, essentially shaping us. Our conscious mind, the visible tip of the iceberg, has a limited capacity, only able to focus on a few things at a time. This is where the stress bucket comes into play. Our stress levels can fill this bucket, and if not managed, can lead to feelings of being overwhelmed. We've also learned that we have the power to manage and reduce this stress. Actively addressing our stress levels and working to empty our stress bucket regularly can help us maintain a balanced and healthy mental state. Remember, it's not just about avoiding stress, but learning how to handle it effectively. So keep an eye on your stress bucket and make sure to empty it regularly. Thank you for joining us today for our Master Your Mind Hypnotherapy series. We hope you enjoyed today's episode on how emptying the stress bucket can help us maintain a healthy lifestyle, both physically and mentally. Your journey to mastering your mind doesn't have to stop here. If you found this video helpful, we'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts, experiences, or even your own techniques for managing stress in the comments section. Your insights could help someone else on their journey. Remember, we are more than just a YouTube channel, we are a community. We are growing our Inner Purpose Therapy community, and all your support helps us grow our channel. Every like, share, and subscribe means a lot to us. So, hit that like button if you found value in this video, share it with someone who might benefit from it, and subscribe if you haven't already. We're excited to continue this journey with you, and we look forward to seeing you again in another future episode. Until then, remember to keep an eye on your stress bucket and make sure to empty it regularly. Stay healthy, stay mindful, and keep mastering your mind.